I guarantee there are days where you're going to be able to hit 500, or there's going to be days where you can hit 250. So at 250, did I say that? 2,500. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Riley K. Jones. I'm a writer, teacher, and author tuber, and if you haven't already, click subscribe for more videos on all things writing and reading. Today I'm going to give you 8 tips on how to completely smash NaNoWriMo. NaNoWriMo is literally 3 days away from this video being posted, and I for one am excited and nervous. Let's get into it. The first thing that we should do is make sure we have a plan coming into NaNoWriMo or any time that you are planning on writing. Most people say, well, I just don't have the time for writing. I know that's an excuse that I give myself sometimes, but we all have time. We just need to make it available. We can push around our schedule to make ourselves available to get at least 10 minutes, 12 minutes, half hour time writing in, all depending on your walk of life, all depending on your routine, but we all do have time that we have, so don't make that excuse. You may have to cut something out of your life, like maybe not watching TV or too many YouTube compilations of funny videos on YouTube. Guilty. But trust me, when you cut out that time and cut out those meaningless things in life, you can make your writing dream happen. That is the first step to succeed in smashing NaNoWriMo. One way to plan for your writing is to create a routine. Routines establish discipline to help you become a better writer and to accomplish your goal. No one just sits out and say, I'm going to run a 5K marathon the next day. You have to train. You have to work hard in creating and establishing a routine in order to get to that 5K marathon. Well, you need that for your 50K writing goal. Another tip to help you smash NaNoWriMo is to write down any idea you have, even if you can't get down to write. Constantly be thinking about your plot, your ideas, and sometimes you might not be in a position where you can write. Maybe you're at your job on your bathroom break and you're like, ooh, that's a cool idea. You can whip out your phone, type it in, and jot it down. And those little bursts of creative inspiration along the way will help you when it comes to sit down at your routine and actually write. Another tip to smash NaNoWriMo is to, when you are stuck, go out and do something different. So if you're feeling like you cannot at all get through this blank page, get to this next scene, take a quick break, get some exercise, maybe take a hot shower, get some water, do something to get your blood literally pumping again, because most case scenario you are sitting, and sitting is actually bad for your health. So instead, get some exercise, go for a walk, do something different, and that will help your creativity flow and help you get past the next scene. Another tip for smashing NaNoWriMo is to definitely plan for catch-up days. If you're like me who have a full-time job, there are going to be some days where you can write more, aka the weekends, than others. The average word count that you should be getting in a day to meet that 50K goal in November is 1,667 words. So plan for some catch-up days. I guarantee there are days where you're going to be able to hit 500, or there's going to be days where you can hit 250. So at 250, did I say that? 2,500. Plan for catch-up days, especially during the holiday season coming up, where we have Thanksgiving and Christmas to prepare for, and traditions and family and time, and you're not going to have as much time as you need. So make sure you start off strong. Make sure you have some breaks in there too. Do not burn yourself out. So plan for catch-up days. Another tip to smash NaNoWriMo is to use writing sprints to help you get your word count. So writing sprints are a kind of like when you sprint for running. It's a shorter time writing session that you're going to say, okay, for 15 minutes, I'm going to write without stopping, and then I'll take a break. So I know a lot of author tubers use writing sprints throughout their channel throughout the year. I know a lot of people also do that during NaNoWriMo to help encourage everyone. And a lot of people do writing sprints marathons on YouTube. Some creators include Kate Kavanaugh, By the Brook, Becca C. Smith, Tamara Woods, and others. So use those, even if you can't catch the live write-ins, you can always watch the recording, and you can use those to help boost and motivate your writing sprints. It's almost like we're holding each other accountable in that aspect, and having that accountability really helps you continue to be motivating. So using writing sprints will help you stay motivated and get lots of words in a day. When I use these, I typically do get at least 1,000 to maybe 2,000 words in a single or double session. The next tip for smashing NaNoWriMo is to stay hydrated and eat healthy. So we always want to be staying hydrated, having water in our diet to keep the creativity flowing. Tea and coffee, even though they give us caffeine and a boost of energy, also dehydrate us. So we want to make sure we're staying hydrated and eating healthy. I find myself feeling the most sluggish and most not wanting to write when I don't have enough water throughout the day, or I didn't choose the healthiest snacks, especially because, again, November, crazy time, and we're trying to do this crazy project. It is so easy just to reach for the nearest stack of cookies and eat these. These are not good. It is also highly tempting to not take the time to prepare healthy snacks and reach for just the easiest item instead. However, it's important to be getting healthy snacks and food choices into your diet to give you more energy and not feel as sluggish, just like as if you're going to be running a marathon. That seems to be the running metaphor I keep using in this video, but it's so true. If you're going to be preparing for a marathon, you're not going to be eating these things. You're going to be eating healthy snacks like nuts, cheeses, granola bars, veggies, fruit, things that aren't processed, so that way you can have the best energy. So instead of reaching for these things, reach for power boosting snacks like nuts, fruits and veggies, Greek yogurt, things with a lot of protein and a lot of nutrients to keep your energy high and your tummy feeling happy. The last tip for smashing NaNoWriMo is to not let guilt or shame get in your way of your goal. I can guarantee you, as I have been feeling myself this NaNoWriMo, and you can check that feeling out in the vlog that I posted last week, that there are going to be times and moments where you feel like you're not good enough. You feel like a scene is not good enough. And I have to keep reminding myself, the first draft doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to exist. And if you are writing kind of the traditional standpoint of a NaNoWriMo, it is a first draft. This is not going to be perfect. You're just trying to tell yourself the story as much as you can and get it onto the page, so that way you can go back and revise and make it beautiful later. Some people can write and it be beautiful the first time. Some people it takes revision, and that's okay. I have scenes where some of my scenes, I'm like, yeah, this is great. I'm liking this. Of course, I'm gonna need a few edits, but this is strong. I have other scenes where I feel like it's just absolute crap and it sucks and I hate it, and I wonder to myself, why am I a writer? And these feelings are pretty natural, but we have to just keep telling ourselves, just get the first one done. Get the first draft done and then perfect it during editing. And then after I told myself this, I found myself feeling better, and I found myself gaining more words. Even if it wasn't perfect, I still added more layers and got it to be better later. And that's what you have to keep telling yourself. So don't let the guilt and shame trap you from not being able to write, just keep writing. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope those tips will help you be successful in your NaNoWriMo. If you haven't already, click subscribe for all videos on writing and reading. I post new videos every Thursday. And if you like this video, let me know by giving this video a nice big thumbs up. And let me know down in the comments below, are there any tips and tricks for smashing NaNoWriMo that I missed that you would like to share with the community? Because we should all be encouraging each other to meet our writing goals and to have fun writing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that tips and tricks for NaNoWriMo. Keep writing and stay creative. Bye!